Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Laura Brandao, the chair of the MBA New Jersey Women's Committee, and today I am joined by the wonderful Paula Huhn. She is the branch manager at Crown Mortgage, and today she is going to share with us her how and her why. Paula, first off, thank you so much for being part of the New Jersey MBA's Women's Committee, and now share with us, how did you come into the mortgage industry?
Well, thank you very much for having me. This is a great honor, and I love the concept. So how did I get into the mortgage industry? Well, back in 2001, I was searching for some extra income to supplement college, and I had an opportunity to be an originator. And those of you who are in the business a while, you know what that means. So I basically cold call for hours at night. People who had interest rates of 13%, yes, they used to be 13%, to try to get them down to, get this, 7 or 6%. So I started off doing that. I learned a little bit, worked with some great people. When I left there, kind of did my own thing in sales for a little bit, and then came back into the mortgage world and lending world in 2007. What a great time, as a banker for a small community bank. And through that, got my feet wet with business lending and smaller consumer lending. And then in 2011, after my son was born, I graduated college, and I thought for business management, and thought, I want to specialize. I'm tired of doing literally everything. I just want to do one thing. And talked to an ex-coworker who worked at a larger bank. And he said, "You'd be great at mortgages. Have you ever thought about it?" I'm like, "Well, thought about it, but never thought about specializing." And so he had a great position opened for me over at that bank, and went over, learned more details about mortgages, and picked it up super fast. The technical stuff, the technical side of our job. And it was a fantastic time, believe it or not, because that, again, was our refi boom. And I was working for a bank. So I had a lot of opportunities to learn on the fly and learn a lot about almost every scenario you could think of. And again, worked with some fantastic people, ran a division of 5 or 6 loan officers at any given time, and taught them what I knew. But as things go on, you realize you want a little bit more. So that's when I decided to specialize, to change my route a little bit and go to an individual mortgage company. To branch off into other products, and through there, brought me to Crown Home Mortgage, and also Lending to Heroes is part of that branding. So I can offer a wide variety of products to people who are buying a home, refinancing home, whatever, because that is my passion. Seeing people's faces light up when you either save them $100 a month, or you get them into a house when they never thought they could buy. It's invigorating. It keeps us. And I think that's what drives most of us and keeps us in the job, is knowing that we may not be brain surgeons, but we do change people's lives.
100%. And it's interesting, Paula. I started in the mortgage industry also telemarketing people to get their interest rates. And you're correct. The interest rates were 13%. And I think I was doing 6.5. I actually think I was offering 6.5. So
I don't think at that point I was even allowed to talk the rate, or they didn't want me to. Just want me to get the number, get the social, pass it on, and move on.
Yeah, and look, all these years later, here we are. So awesome, awesome. And yes, I totally agree with you. We change people's lives, and we have that type of impact. So thank you, literally, thank you for your service to help all those families, because we are changing those lives. So awesome.
100%.
Yeah. All right. So Paula, you are now part of the New Jersey MBA Women's Committee, and we are honored and happy and thrilled to have you part of us. I want to know, why did you want to be part of this? And what do you think the value is for women to be part of a women's group such as this?
Do you have an hour?
No.
There are so many benefits to being part of a group of women in this industry. It's no secret that typically, traditionally, men have been the lenders and women have been the real estate agents for if you look at the statistics. And in my life, I've always been in male-driven sales organizations, and it's very hard as a woman to find that balance to be part of the group and be in the group and be accepted without sacrificing who you are as a woman. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And
because
so
we almost, it's funny you say this, Paul. I was just having a conversation with a woman today, and she was saying that she found herself mimicking the men, but not intentionally. Like she didn't even realize she was doing it. So I think that's what you're saying, right?
Absolutely. And there's so many other little aspects too. Like how many times have you laughed at a joke aimed towards women and you were like, that really wasn't that funny. Why did I laugh at it? Right? Like again, I could go on for an hour about it, but it's nice to be part of a group of women who actually also can understand what you're feeling, what you're going through. And the other aspect of it is women sell differently than men, even depending on your personality type. Even your personality type is the same as the guy next to you, you're still going to sell differently, right? And I think it's important to be part of a group of women who can help you manage that, and really again, it goes back to that understanding, and just be a group where you can kind of go, I'm having an issue. Let me go to my partner who's going to understand a little bit more what I'm feeling. And it's great to see women succeed as well. Right. So to be part of a group where women are, we're seeing these women who own companies, who are, CEOs, and that means something, seeing people who look like you and act like you being top producers encourages other women to become top producers.
I think
and that's so important.
You definitely hit on something there. That one time someone said to me, you can't be what you don't see. So I think you are correct that it's very important. And all of us, we know we're looking to the sides of us, we're looking behind us, and we're paving the way, not only for the current, but also for behind us. And it's vital that we continue to pave this way so that and listen, we've come a long way, baby, right? I mean, if we look at our moms or we look at our grandmothers, I mean, look at how far we are, but we have a long way to go. And we have to continue generationally moving forward and continuing to pave that way. And you're right. Even take it, you were saying about how women sell different or originate different. Also, the families we serve, they also need to relate and connect to people that they also connect to. So it's vital that we offer that wide diversity, whether many different levels of diversity, right? Because we have all them to serve. And that goes back to that people like to do business with people that they can relate to and people that they can bond with and connect. So it's vital that we bring in all that diversity into our industry so that we can serve all of those families, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%.
Yes, I love that. Awesome. Well, you are amazing. We thank you and appreciate you being part of the New Jersey MBA and the Women's Committee. And we look to hear more from you in the future. Take care.
Thank you.